Now, a special presentation from WPRI 12. This is the CVS Health Charity Classic Preview Show.
You know it's summer in Rhode Island when the CVS Health Charity Classic returns to the Ocean State. Popular charitable tournament, once again boasting an impressive roster of top-tier PGA and LPGA Tour golfers ready to tee off.
And it's all happening right here in Little Rhode, set against the beautiful backdrop of Rhode Island Country Club in Barrington from June 26th through the 28th.
And there's something for everyone, from avid golf fans to those who just like enjoying what our state has to offer. This year, you want to gather up the whole family for days of fun and celebrate our community together.
Once again this year, the tournament supporting numerous local charities. In fact, since 1999, the Classic has donated $19 million and counting to hundreds of nonprofit organizations right here in southern New England.
Hello everyone, I'm Patrick Little, WPRI 12 and Fox Providence, proud to be media sponsors once again for the CVS Health Charity Classic.
And I'm Yanni Caracas. We're looking at another year of fantastic events, all culminating around this two-day golf event in Barrington. So let's take a look at some of the top-notch golfers hitting the links at Rhode Island Country Club. You don't have to be a golf lover to appreciate this year's field in the CVS Health Charity Classic. A star-studded group of PGA, LPGA, and Champions Tour players again hitting the links at Rhode Island Country Club. Your defending champions and Massachusetts natives Keegan Bradley and John Curran are back for another year. The high school teammates made easy work of the field last year. Bradley, of course, a major champion, and Curran has 3 top 10 finishes this year, including a second-place finish at the Memorial. Jason Duffner, another major champion, returns to Barrington. The winner of the 2013 PGA Championship is a 4-time winner on tour. Louis Oosthuizen brings credentials, including a 2010 Open Championship, 13 PGA Tour wins, and a 14 world ranking to the Classic for a second time. As usual, co-host Brad Faxon and Billy Andrade have recruited guys on the precipice of stardom, the next big names in golf, if you will. Bryson DeChambeau, who recently turned pro after the Masters, is only the 5th golfer in history to win both the NCAA D1 Championship and the U.S. Amateur in the same year. Brandon Grace is ranked 11th in the world and is another one of golf's rising stars. He has 3 top 10 finishes, including a win at the RBC Heritage. How about Tony Finau coming off a win at the Puerto Rican Open? He, DeChambeau, and Grace all make their debut at the Classic. Looking for some savvy veterans, former Classic champ Bill Haas is back for an 8th year. Steve Stricker, who won the tournament in 2013 and 14, will try to reclaim some more hardware. And Billy Horschel is back for a 3rd year. He's playing some quality golf. Kevin Kisner makes his debut, as does Chris Kirk. Big hitter and long drive champion Jamie Sedlowski joins the field. And if you're looking for inspiration, how about Jason Bone, who will be playing in this year's tournament despite suffering a heart attack at the Honda Open. Your co-hosts Brad Faxon and Billy Andrade will balance hosting and playing, each both looking for their first win in their own tournament. Andrade is one of the hottest players on the Champions Tour. On the women's side, Lexi Thompson returns to the tournament for a 5th straight year. Thompson is currently a top 10 player in the LPGA. Like Thompson, another fan favorite, Morgan Pressel, returned, this for an 8th year. Pressel won the tournament with partner Jay Haas back in 2012, the only co-ed team to ever win the Classic. Paula Kramer, the Pink Panther, will be in Barrington. The former U.S. Open champ is one of the LPGA's most well-known stars. Brooke Henderson, the 18-year-old LPGA phenom, will make her debut. Henderson is ranked top 10 in the world and is coming off a LPGA Rookie of the Year campaign in 2015. There's some veterans, some newcomers, and lots of talent. Another terrific field for the Classic. Now let's tee it off and see who wins. A lot to look forward to. You don't want to miss it.
That's right, so mark these dates down. Fun all kicks off Sunday, June 26th for the Pepsi Pro-Am with free admission, followed by the 2-day tournament on Monday, June 27th and Tuesday, June 28th. But that's hardly all that's going on. Of course, we all know about the great golf, but there's so much more that's a part of this Charity Classic.
In fact, this year there are several new events for the whole family to enjoy. Shannon Heggie has more on that.
The golfers may not tee off until Monday, June 27th. The But the fun kicks off Saturday with a number of events meant to highlight the charitable work that inspired the tournament in the first place.
We're so proud of the nonprofits that we have here in the state and all the wonderful work that they're doing. So we take the time every year to celebrate that.
And what better way to kick off the three-day tournament than with the Rocky Point 5K run and walk. Runners and walkers of all ages are welcome to enjoy a scenic run by Narragansett Bay on June 25th. Race registration begins at 8:30 a.m. with the race starting at 10 a.m. Sunday, June 26th is Community Day at the Rhode Island Country Club, something the whole family can enjoy.
So this is an opportunity for friends and family to come out, watch great golf, and also participate in a lot of different activities.
Those activities include interactive health and wellness stations and food trucks. And new this year, country superstars come to Providence for a benefit concert you won't want to miss.
Lady Antebellum, the 7-time Grammy Award-winning musical act, will come to the Dunkin' Donuts Center on June 28th.
The concert starts at 7:30 and tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. 3 events that not only highlight the good work being done, but help raise even more money to keep that support for local children and families going for years to come. I'm Shannon Heggie.
So a lot to look forward to, and I think we both can't wait for that Lady Antebellum concert.
That's right. It's going to be a great time. And every year, the CVS Health Charity Classic adds new events to make the event more exciting. And I sat down with CVS CEO and President Larry Merlo to talk about this year's Classic. All right, joined now by Larry Merlo. Let's talk about this year's tournament. Larry, almost 2 decades now for this awesome event here in Rhode Island. Talk about your thoughts on the length and the extent that this tournament has gone on here in Rhode Island.
Well, Patrick, it's really unbelievable to think that we're going into our 18th year, and the fact that, you know, over that period of time, we have raised $19 million for charities all across southern New England, you know, helping those less fortunate. So it's been a wonderful partnership with CVS Health, our sponsors, certainly our charitable partners, and then of course the work that, you know, Brad and Billy do in terms of bringing world-class golf here to our home state.
Yeah, speaking of Brad and Billy, the list of golfers that have come to Rhode Island over the last 17 years is really amazing. All the Hall of Famers, both on the PGA Tour, LPGA Tour, Champions Tour, worldwide, famous, accomplished golfers. Talk about how the field's shaping up this year.
Yeah, we're going to have another world-class field with professionals from the PGA, the LPGA, and Champions Tour. And you know, we've got some of, I'll call them the regulars, folks like Billy Horschel and Steve Stricker, who's a past winner, and Morgan Pressel, and you know, and we've got some newcomers this year. You know, Bryson DeChambeau, who distinguished himself as an amateur at the Masters in his final amateur tournament. Folks like Brandon Grace and Tony Fanu and Kevin Kisner is newcomers. So, you know, it'll be another just terrific event.
Every year there's always an activity or multiple activities other than just the golf. Talk about some of the other activities that will be taking place around the tournament this year.
Yeah, on Saturday we're going to have the Rocky Point 5K. It's both a walk and a run. And then Sunday will be Community Day over at Rhode Island Country Club. There'll be no admission, and there'll be free parking over at the Seekonk Speedway for folks to come out and enjoy some golf in the Pro-Am and have some fun around the course with the Path to Better Health. But something new, very exciting this year, is we're going to have a charity concert on Tuesday night with 7-time Grammy winner Lady Antebellum. It'll be at the Dunk in Providence. Tickets are on sale, and they're going fast, so don't miss out.
All right, Larry, congratulations on the 18th year. Looking forward to a great couple of days in Barrington. Thanks.
Patrick, thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Much more still ahead on the CVS Health Charity Classic Preview Show. A closer look at the tournament charity partners. We'll meet some of the incredible kids from the Boys and Girls Club. And did you know that you can raise money for your own favorite charity during the Classic? We'll tell you how. Then later, the boys are back. We sit down with tournament co-hosts Brad Faxon and Billy Andrade to get their predictions about who might take the trophy this year. Back now to the CVS Health Charity Classic Preview Show with a look at more of the excitement awaiting you at Rhode Island Country Club. Nice shot. Patrick, check this out. This is one of everyone's favorite events. It's the All Kids Can 3-Hole Challenge. Not a pro, not a problem. It's designed to let kids of all abilities take part in the tournament. 5 foursomes of kids from a variety of tournament's charity partners will tee up to play holes 16 through 18. And seeing those kids really puts into perspective why the Classic was started in the first place.
Mike Montecalvo stopped by the Boys and Girls Club to find out more about what this tournament's really about.
It's a place where kids can hang out, make friends, and learn life skills.
You might be on TV too.
The Boys and Girls Clubs of Providence is the oldest continuously operating club in the United States.
You put that right there.
For almost 150 years, they provide a safe and positive environment for children and teens in the capital city.
We serve over 600 kids daily. Every kid that comes in the building gets free dinner. We provide homework help. We have educational programming.
The club opens its doors to all children and teens, many from economically disadvantaged homes.
Looks good.
Besides educational and social programs, the Boys and Girls Clubs of Providence also encourages physical fitness. It wouldn't be possible without the generosity of so many people and organizations.
The Boys and Girls Club of Providence would love to say thank you to CVS. Their support is invaluable. Again, like when an organization comes in and helps us with our programming, it helps us focus on the kids, and that's where the focus needs to be.
How was school?
The focus on teens like Caesar Pimentel.
Okay, I got you. We'll work right now.
The Boys and Girls Clubs of Providence is like his second home.
I became more enrolled in the sports programs, which I was really passionate about growing up. And it was really fun because that's where I met a lot of friends, and a lot of my early friendships were built there.
All right, read the question for me.
Caesar became a Youth of the Year candidate after winning several competitions.
So that doesn't make it a polygon.
Going up against teens from around the state. Caesar is also part of the Project Learn program, which reinforces the importance of academics and being involved in school activities.
They come and our #1 goal is homework. We want to make sure that beyond just slapping answers on a piece of paper, we want to make sure that the kids understand the material, that they go on the next year and they come here to not only help themselves with their own homework, but other kids.
Caesar says the program gives him the opportunity to give back.
Seeing how there's a gap when they come in and seeing them grow so much, and then not only wanting to help themselves but other kids, it's really all you can ask for with kids in elementary school and helping others.
Caesar says it's teaching them about life skills. Homework is very important, teaching math and English, but socializing is just as important. I'm Mike Montecalvo. Yanni, Patrick.
Still to come on the CVS Health Charity Classic Preview Show, we'll hear from the Hometown Boys. Tournament co-hosts Brad Faxon and Billy Andre with some inside scoop on this year's players.
Plus, a closer look at the direct impact the tournament has on local organizations like Crossroads.
There they are, last year's winners, John Curran and Keegan Bradley. They finished 21 strokes under par with a total score of 121 for the tournament, both returning this year to defend their title. And speaking of the players, it's always a mix, right, of fan favorites and those young up-and-comers that make their way to Rhode Island Country Club every summer.
And for more on how those players are selected, I chatted with co-host Brad Faxon and Billy Andrade. All right, joined now by co-host Brad Faxon and Billy Andrade, 18th year now, and a jolt of energy perhaps in this year's tournament with the Lady Antebellum concert, a great field of golfers. Does it feel like this year is going to be special?
You know what Billy said in media day, I feel like it's special every year. We get so excited about it, and from the beginning we never thought we'd be here for 18 years raising close to $20 million. So yes, it is special, yes, it is exciting, and you know there's challenges to it, but there's huge rewards.
And having it this year with all the things that are going on with the 5K, with Lady Antebellum, with all the extra other things that are going on.
Community day, kids can come out, people can come out free.
So it's different now. It's more of a huge event. It's more than just golf on Monday and Tuesday and Sunday. Our first few years we were nervous, like when people show up, can we really actually do this? 18 years later, this is the best sporting event in the state. The money that we're raising, the players that show up, the entertaining that we're doing, the people that come out and watch. This is truly a special time. It's a family affair. Everybody gets involved with the charities, with the volunteers. So this is a big thing for us, and I'm tickled, and I'm proud. I'm so excited that we're still doing this.
In years past, whether it was Ricky Fowler or Bubba Watson, you've gotten guys on the doorstep of becoming stars, and it seems that's the case this year with guys like Bryson DeChambeau and some other guys. You mentioned this earlier, getting them at an early stage in their career where they want to come back and realize what the charity aspect does. Was that one of the priorities this year?
No doubt about it. You know, we have the ability to kind of look at a player and say, look, this guy is a great player already. Hopefully he'll become better and more well-known after he plays at CVS. And then, like Billy said before, if this guy can see what we're doing, helping to raise money for charity, maybe he ends up doing more of that and makes him want to come back here.
Yeah, I think early on, I think a lot of players came for the money. It was like a good 2 days, they can make some money, it's good for them. I don't think the players today, these young players are making so much money. They're choosing to come here because they know what the cause is all about. They know what we're doing. They're friends with us. They get it. They understand. They want to give back. They want to learn how to give back. And that's why they're coming to this tournament, and that's why they're coming here.
And we needed at the beginning Arnold Palmer, and then we needed Jack Nicklaus, and we needed Greg Norman. Now I think the event, the brand is well known enough that we can get away without having the top player in the world here, one of the top players in the world. Brandon Grace is an example. A guy who's not very well known here. South African guy, has played mostly over in Europe, and all of a sudden he's 11th in the world, almost won the US Open last year. He's going to play over here more. Won his first tournament on the tour, and that's what we like. We like a guy that's peaking and that he could win the U.S. Open this year at Open.
Absolutely.
Last question: who wins this tournament, and will either of you get on stage with Lady Antebellum?
Who wins the tournament? Well, neither one of us have.
I know.
So one of us got to do it.
It's so awful that we haven't won our own tournament. But hopefully, if I don't win, I hope he wins.
Okay.
And I know Charles Kelly, so I would have to, text Charles and see if I can get up on stage. I don't know what I would do because I'm not a very good singer at all.
I could bring him his water bottle.
Yeah, maybe I can be a runner. I can be a runner for Lady Antebellum.
All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks you.
Always great to catch up with the guys and see their continued commitment to their home state.
So here's what you need to know if you want to go. All active, reserve, and retired military service members get into the tournament for free. All you have to do is show your valid military ID. For those wanting to purchase tickets, head to cvshealthcharityclassic.com.
And don't forget, there's no parking here at the golf course. You have to park at Seekonk Speedway and take the free shuttle over here to Rhode Island Country Club.
And you can feel good coming to the tournament knowing that you're supporting local organizations like Crossroads Rhode Island.
And Crossroads' mission isn't just about housing our homeless, it's about changing their lives in a powerful and permanent way.
And Danielle North explores several of the programs that are shaping success stories every day.
Nellie Pyrus truly felt like she had reached a point of desperation when she reached out to Crossroads. She had just lost her job and ended up in a shelter, and she and her children needed safe and stable housing.
When I finally, had to give myself that kick in the butt, I got up and I started to look for work, started to build my resume a little bit. While looking for housing, I was looking for something that would be a positive environment.
Inside of the Crossroads Learning Center lab, there are other Rhode Islanders with similar stories, all now working to take the next steps, not just for housing needs, but for education and job placement.
They need income, and so we offer education and employment services, adult learning. We have a job training program for janitorial, for certified nursing assistants.
You are the backbone of the nursing home. You're the backbone of the nursing profession.
And we were right there as the Crossroads next class of CNAs graduated in a special and moving ceremony.
All of our job training programs have a internship component where they do actual hands-on experience. And that's really critical for our clients to be successful once they're looking for a job, to get that experience.
And now, with certificates in hand, these men and women will be better equipped to find their place in the workplace to help keep the homes that Crossroads helps to provide.
The support we receive from CVS is critical in our ability to achieve our mission.
Crossroads has definitely been that stepping stone to greatness for us that we really have needed. And I don't know where we would be.
Crossroads, which was originally known as Travelers Aid, has been helping Rhode Islanders since 1894. I'm Danielle North.
Now, seeing these charities in action really puts in perspective what this tournament's all about.
Yeah, the charities just do so much for our community. And here's another way they can benefit. The closest to the pin contest is back. The pro closest to the pin on the 17th hole wins $25,000 for the designated charity they represent. Stay with us. The CVS Health Charity Classic preview show continues in just moments.
With a way for you to keep your health in mind while you're out enjoying the Charity Classic. The grounds here at Rhode Island Country Club are beautiful on their own, but they need to be transformed over several weeks to welcome the thousands of visitors it will see during these next few days. Fences, seating, flowers, and much more, all brought in just for this spectacular event.
Back here in Barrington, the course is really in beautiful shape, so make sure you explore it while you're out here. And what better way than with the Path to Better Health? The walking path around the golf course is back this year. It features interactive health and wellness stations, encouraging you to take part in health-focused activities while you enjoy the tournament.
And that's not all. While you walk, make it count. Fans are invited to download the Charity Miles app, designate their favorite charity, and get moving. During the month of June, 25 cents for every mile participants walk or run, and 10 cents for every mile biked will be donated to select charities. It's an easy way to give back.
It's going to be a fun few days for the whole family.
So here is the schedule for this year's tournament. The Rocky Point 5K is happening this Saturday, June 25th, and on Sunday, it's the free, yes, we said free, Community Day.
Then join us for the tournament itself on Monday the 27th and Tuesday the 28th. It's all capped off by the Lady Antebellum benefit concert on Tuesday night.
And as always, there'll be full coverage on WPRI.com. You can meet the field, see the course, and check out our photo gallery of candidates from the tournament, plus our online leaderboard for real-time scoring.
You can count on Eyewitness News and Eyewitness Sports for complete coverage of the CVS Health Charity Classic.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you out here for the CVS Health Charity Classic.